Hey, what's up guys, Lex here bringing a new video, and I'm excited to present to you Lego Minecraft set 21174, the modern treehouse. I'm happy to finally get around to doing this video, and obviously we're going to be taking a close look at this set. This set comes with 909 pieces and retails for $120 USD, more specifically $119.99. So this is a hefty set, the biggest Minecraft set in the 2021 summer wave, and for good reason. Obviously, I don't know if you can get a grasp of how big the box is here, but it's pretty wide. Not to mention the build. It's gonna be a tall boy. Obviously, based off the name, you can tell it's taking a treehouse element and a modern like house element, mixing it together and creating what you see here. Just on face value, I love how it looks. Obviously, being a Minecraft set, it's gonna obviously be modular. You can switch things around, move things around. And not to mention, the figure selection isn't the worst at all. 2 new player skins, as well as a charge reaper down in the bottom left, as you can see there in the box art. Obviously, we're going to be taking a closer look at this and in detail when we build it up. Time to take a look at it. I'm sure when it's built, we'll get to see a lot more in greater detail. So yeah, I'll see you guys when it's fully built. Alright guys, here's the full build, but as always, first we're going to be taking a look at the minifigures. Alright guys, here's the first figure included in the set. This is the chicken, obviously not a full-blown figure, but you know, a creature included, I counted. And this is the same chicken figure that we saw a few sets back with the chicken coop. Since then, he hasn't really been included in too many other sets, so it's nice to get him here. I'm not complaining. You get 2 of them in the set. One in his, I guess, sit-down calm position. The other one in a gliding or more excited position here with his wings out. So yeah, you can have them either way. It's a really nice and simple build. Not really complaining here about these inclusions. They're pretty nice ones to get. And yeah, that's about pretty much it for the chicken figures here. Moving on. Alright, here we go. Next up, we have the gray cat figure. I believe it's new to the set. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, this is another variant we see in game. Lego's definitely going out of their way to make sure it includes all the variants of the cats, which is honestly a nice thing to see. They definitely love this mod a lot, as we see in other sets where they even use it for fox figures where it doesn't fit, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about this cat figure, which I think it came out pretty well. Obviously not much detail, similar to the in-game counterpart, at least not major ones. The head pretty much 100% accurate as I remember it. So yeah, pretty good cat figure build, same one we've been seeing for a while now, so not much more to add to that. Nice inclusion to this set as well. Moving on. Alright, next up here is a figure that we all should be familiar with at this point. The zombie figure definitely has been around in LEGO Minecraft for quite a while now, and it has not changed one bit. There's your typical zombie figure, great for army building. You can never have too many zombies in a Minecraft world, and you know, I guess they decided to include one here. Obviously, I would prefer a better mob than just that. Even the last 2 were nice, different enough inclusions from other sets. However, not really complaining here. It's just another figure to be added to the zombie army, I guess. So yeah, that's been the zombie figure. Moving on. Next up here we have, as the set calls it, the ocelot skin figure, and as you can tell, it's a pretty fitting name. Actually has some detail on the back. Just continue that ocelot pattern. You know, I guess they're wearing their pajamas, camouflage, I don't know what you want to call this. I don't know whether they're dressed like this. However, a new figure is a new figure, and we will take that in LEGO Minecraft 4. We have been getting Alex's and Steve's for quite a while now, so any new skin variant I will gladly take, even if it's a odd one in a person dressed in the animal suit. So besides that, it comes with a gold sword accessory, not bad. And yeah, that's about it with this figure. So yeah, moving on. Alright, now here we have a new player skin variant, and this is the panda skin figure. Obviously same theme as the ocelot skin, dressed up in a panda outfit. For what reason? I guess just because they're a big fan of the animals found in this environment, so they're trying to imitate them, or just fit with the theme. Obviously in this set definitely fits with the theme. Ocelots and pandas, those are like the primary mobs that you find in the jungle, so the inclusion here is fair. Just don't expect these kind of figures to, you know, be located in a treehouse set is all. But again, this is a new Minecraft skin variant. I'm perfectly happy with it. The less Steve's and Alex's, the better. I do not need more of those in my army. So yeah, 1 or 2 at max. Glad we got a new variant here. This one has an iron pickaxe accessory, and that's about it with this figure. I love the green eyes as well. That's been the panda figure. Skin, moving on. Last up, but certainly not least, here we have the Charge Creeper, a very elusive figure when it comes to LEGO Minecraft figure collections, and the reason being is because we only saw this figure once before, and that was in the Mountain Adventure set, the direct-to-consumer set that was definitely pretty hard to acquire. Not only did it have a high price, but obviously now it is retired. So this, along with, I believe, the Giant Slime, or the exclusive figures from that set. I believe there was also an Angry Wolf. Those figures are still remain exclusive to today, minus the Charge Creeper, as we see here now, in a set that's a little bit more expensive, but obviously now available to purchase in most stores. Glad to have gotten this figure here. Definitely one I've been wanting for a while. The build, not too different from the regular Creeper. Instead of using a green plate to cover up the side, it uses some translucent blue pieces to give off that spiky electric effect, as well as a translucent head here, which definitely fits. Interesting part of this figure, and obviously the only exclusive part as well. But overall the build is pretty good. Again, pretty similar to regular builds and exactly the same as the one we saw in the Mountain Cave set. Definitely a very desirable figure from this set, especially to be getting now. But yeah, that's been all the figures. Now to move on. Alright, now on to the build. Here obviously there's a lot to unpack. It's a very big build. You would expect it for the price point, obviously, and yeah, there's a ton of neat features and floors to go through. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So first off, I went with pretty much the basic build that LEGO provided in the box. Given that it's a Minecraft set, especially the bigger one, this is actually modular. You can move around the floors as well as some of the trees as well. You'll get to see what I mean in a bit. If you haven't seen this set before, I'll show it off in its entirety. But yeah, first off, we're going to be taking a look at the floors and some of the modularity that this set provides. We're going to be starting our way from the bottom and moving our way to the top. Alright guys, so we're going to start from the bottom, and yeah, let's get started. So first off, we're going to start from the front here, and we can see a little bit of a water stream or lake, pool. Obviously it cuts off here, but it could very easily extend or be added to. It does provide water to the plants here that they're growing. Obviously this is meant to be wheat, given by the coloring of the crops there. Over here we can see a bush just hidden there. I don't know, this is just a single translucent green brick that they included here. There are a ton of bushes or leaves on the ground floor of jungle, so this makes sense. Why they included one, I don't know, but let's move on. Over here we have a chicken on top of the sugar cane here. Oh, sorry, not sugar cane, this is bamboo. They look fairly similar, but here it's definitely meant to be bamboo, given that it grows in the jungle. Underneath the bamboo here you can see potso, which is commonly found in bamboo forest, so it makes sense why they put it on top of that bamboo here. Back here behind the bamboo we can see an egg, just randomly placed there. Why not? Here we can see some vines growing on the side of this building, which we'll get into in a little bit. And that's about it from the front. Moving our way to the first building, the closest one to the ground level. We're going to start from the back here because it gives us the most visibility. Here we go. So from the left here we can see there's a torch next to the entrance, which is marked by a ladder. Obviously if this is higher up in the build, you can expect to use this ladder to help you get in this building a little bit easier. Inside you can see a yellow bed, and to the side here, not sure if you can see it back there next to the tree logs here, you can see a potted plant in there, a white one. Not sure if you guys can get a good angle of it. Here you can see it more clearly, just a flower pot with a white flower on it. And that's pretty much it for this first building. Not too much here besides maybe this bed. I would put it definitely higher in the build. Don't want to be that close to the ground because of monsters, but obviously you can rearrange this however you want, as I'll show in a little bit. Over here you can see another ladder, part of the modularity. Back there you can see a torch as well as a little bit of a pool here. Not sure what the function for this pool is in game, but you know, if you own a modern house, you're gonna want a nice quartz pool, I guess it would look nice in there. We can see a fish in there. Why not? That is where it lives, so fair enough. Back here we can see a little bit of water pouring from the side. Seems to be stopped right here, but there is a little bit of a waterfall, which I'll take a closer look at here when we remove everything. And that does it for the second floor here. Obviously we can see here on the side there's a shorter jungle tree, so it stops here. But if we move further up, here we have another layer of this modern treehouse build. So in the front here you can see the chicken and the player. We can see some vines growing from the side, as you would expect from a jungle tree. Moving the figure out of the way gives you a closer look at this couch, which appears to be made out of stone. So I don't know how comfortable it's going to be, but you know, you gotta live, you gotta use some resources that are available to you. And over here to the left we have a more comfortable looking couch. There's a white and dark pink one here. End game, very curious to see how this translates, but still a very nice build here. Definitely something you would expect from a modern home, so they nailed that on the head. Moving to the back here where we get a closer look at the inside. Over here to the left, we can see that the tree is still going through the house all the way to the top. Inside, we actually see a crafting table as well as a furnace. Some of the most basic and essential blocks in the game, and we usually see it in most Minecraft sets. We see it here again, so that's nice to see. To the left here, we can see a torch as well as a paint bed closer to the center of the tree. This is definitely where I would typically put my bed, a lot farther away from the ground. So yeah, that's a nice little room there. Got a lot of character. Not too much, but you know, definitely more than the first floor had to offer. Now we're done with the second story. We can move on to here. We are at the final floor of this build. We can see a TNT on the far left here as well as the player already located up here. A TNT you can put or position that wherever you wish. I decided to put it up here. To the left here we can see some more vines growing to the side as well as some books being located in here. So not sure if it's meant to be like a future enchantment area or just, you know, to make the place look nice. I'm guessing it's the second one, but yeah, can't blame them. Definitely have some nice variety in the floors. Over here we get to see another ladder. Obviously, depending on how you built this, the ladders would help you get up to this room easier. Here we have a torch as well as a chest inside, and if we take a look closer to what is inside of the chest, we can see there is a diamond, an emerald, as well as some seeds here. Probably the wheat seeds from the bottom. So that's something nice there. That's a nice printed piece. We've seen it multiple times, but you know, it's never bad to get some printed pieces for sure. Especially if you lose them easily, like you could very easily lose those. Moving all the way up to the very top. Here we can see the end of the tree build. Obviously the leaves covering up the end of this tree trunk here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're done looking at the base build. We can take a look at what exactly the modularity features that this set allows us to do. So first off, these leaves up here that obviously are meant to represent the top of the tree, you can remove them fairly easily. This allows you to move every single room as you wish. As you can see here, it's just mainly a placeholder to all these different rooms, and as you see here, they're very much and very easily removable. Same thing applies for even this smaller jungle tree here. You can remove this just by sliding it out, and you're pretty much left with two leafless jungle trees here, which obviously don't look as good. You can really leave them like this if you want. Maybe you buy multiples of these. You can have your own little like jungle background, or just copy this build however you want. You can maybe even leave out these Technic pieces and use regular brown bricks, because you know it's not too hard to recreate most Minecraft builds. But there's a pretty nice build that LEGO includes, and obviously given this set and its modularity features, they build it this way, so it allows you to rearrange it and build it however you want. It's not bad as a basic build with just the leaves, but obviously you're buying it for much more than that. So like I mentioned before, you can apply these houses however you wish. One of the main ones is this one. It usually goes in the center of the taller one, that way it gives more room for the other buildings, but here you can just have it at the very bottom, while you can position the other ones. Here you can position the other ones like what was in the smaller tree before, all the way down to the very bottom to the start of the tall tree here. You can even get it even lower however you wish. Obviously that is completely up to you. And now it makes these ladders more accessible and make a little bit more sense, given that you're a lot closer to the ground now. So yeah, that's the very interesting and fun part of this set. Obviously a lot of modularity from what you can expect from regular Minecraft sets, enhanced a little bit more for this build here. You can even face them in any direction you wish, left, right. Obviously here you might not recognize this. Obviously this we saw previously in like the second story. I can make it face me from all four sides and it'll work just as fine as intended. So yeah, that's a really neat feature of the set. Obviously I chose to leave it how LEGO intended to have it, at least in the box art. In the actual manual, it shows a slightly different variation here, with some sides facing a different direction. I decided to use the one they have in the box art because, you know, that one was a little bit more visually pleasing than the other ones. But yeah. Anyways guys, that was the modern treehouse build. Obviously, as we saw, a lot to take a look at there. Some stuff is pretty simplified, but a few little details here and there is never a bad thing. Definitely a pretty unique Lego Minecraft set for sure, using the tree house aspect. Definitely different than the previous one that we saw. Obviously well representing something that, you know, a modern player would do with this modern treehouse build. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed, you know what to do. Can't wait to build this in Minecraft and really take a close look at how Lego intended this to be represented in the game. But until then, hope you stick around, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.